The episode Werepapas begins with a flashback of Emily and Adrian. Emily shows Adrian his grandparents in a photo album. She explains to him that parents have to love their children more than anything, but her parents love other things more than her. When little Adrian asks Emily about Gabrielle, she reassures him and says that at some point they will all live together at home. Back in the present, Adrian hugs Natalie. However, she can't bring herself to hug him too. Afterwards, Natalie receives a call from Adrian's maternal grandparents and tells Adrian that his grandparents want to see him. Marinette eats at home with her family. Her father Tom asks when she will bring Adrian home again and suggests that he could come to lunch on Sunday. Marinette likes the idea and calls Adrian in her room. Adrian explains to her that he can't come because his grandparents are coming to visit him. He also says that he has never seen them before because his mother didn't want him to because they are mean. He has also never met his paternal grandparents. Marinette quickly invites herself as moral support and dresses up as a waitress, as only family members or waiters are supposed to be present at the meeting. Natalie tells Marinette that that's why she can't be there either. When Marinette refers to her as Adrian's mother, Natalie says that she will never be able to replace Adrian's mom. Maybe that's why she couldn't hug Adrian back. She still feels guilty because she worked with Gabriel as Mayura and doesn't seem to be up to the task yet. Maybe she also suffers from a kind of imposter syndrome and thinks she doesn't have the ability to be Adrian's mother. Adrian's maternal grandparents, Emile and Millie Graham de Vanilli, arrive in a flashy golden helicopter. Their first names together form their daughter's name, although the grandmother's full name also reminds me of the band Milli Vanilli. From the very first encounter, Emile proves to be very arrogant. He even wants Adrian to address him as Lord Graham instead of Grandpa. Adrian's paternal grandparents, Johnny and Gabrielle Grasset, arrive on a motorcycle. The grandmother's name was obviously the model for Gabriel's first name. It quickly becomes clear that two fundamentally different worlds are colliding here. The conservative Agrests on the one hand, and the free-spirited Grassets on the other. Emile and Millie notice the pungent smell of Johnny's ballotins. When everyone goes in, Adrian notices that Plag runs off into the kitchen after the smell. Natalie and the gorilla guy stay in front of the door. Marinette winks at Adrian for reassurance. Emile formally announces that the family is meeting there to talk about Adrian's future. Adrian runs into the kitchen to look for Plag. Marinette hugs him because she thinks he's overwhelmed by the situation. Emile then asks who wants to take custody. When Adrian points out to him that he lives with Natalie, Emile says that isn't possible because she's not part of the family, but just an employee. When his wife tries to intervene, he briskly rejects her. This man is really a red flag. He shows them a document with the heraldic coat of arms of the Agrests. A wolf can be